Barbie was created in 1959 by Ruth Handler. She was named after her daughter, Barbara Millicent. I'm into Barbie. Are you into Barbie? Come on, Barbie, let's go party!
November is Barbie Children's Summit Month. Listen.
The world would be a better place if you could save the trees and the eagles. It's up to you and me. Together we can do it.
What do you remember about Barbie?
Oh, I remember going to the toy stores and the whole aisle was just pink, and like my mom would leave me there. She'd probably come back and find me in like 2 hours, like in, back picking. This chair, I gotta take all these stupid clothes off to get to the one in the back. Like later, I feel like they designed those packages different where you can like lift it off. But yeah, it was really a pain in the butt. But I mean, it was just aisle of just everything pink. It was great.
Barbie and the beach, ooh, ooh. Check out the changes. Now they glow.
Special glow paint used for TV.
What kind of Barbies did you have?
Well, yeah, they had lots of different titles. I remember I had an astronaut Barbie. She came in this real sick, like, astronaut outfit. I also had Peaches and Cream, and she had the most beautiful evening gown. It was so great. They also had, I had some Skippers, which is technically her, teen little sister. Even though when I played with them, it was like Barbie's the mom, like the young mom, the young hot mom that like kids have. So Skipper, Barbie had Ken, but Skipper did not have a boyfriend. And I'm like, why doesn't Skipper have a boyfriend? Because you can't have her with Ken. That's gross. So I did write a letter to Mattel asking them, why doesn't Skipper have a boyfriend? And they did write me back. And I feel, for some reason, I feel like a few years later, they did come out with a teen boy. And I'm like, that's all on me. So, you're welcome, Skipper. Lovers out there.
Did you have any like Barbie accessories? I mean, there were so many.
Yeah, I never had a house, like those big houses with like the working elevators. No, didn't have one of those.
Elevators going up.
You and Barbie.
I had a car, but it wasn't even pink, it was yellow. But it was a convertible, it's pretty cool. I had a camper, which was like fully decked out inside. A little bit. It was just like a real little camper. I had this set that had a bathtub on one side and then a bedroom on another side.
What about like clothes?
Oh yeah, I had tons of clothes. I even made clothes myself. I used to like make little Barbie clothes. You'd get together with your friends and play. I will admit that I have stolen Barbie clothes from my friends during those playtimes. It's just like you can't have enough, She's a fashion model. She needs clothes. Don't get that. I do have to just... Now you're making me laugh, so that's my... Ships.
I think my sisters just had them like constantly like without their clothes on.
Well, that is a fashion model thing, and they run around backstage with their, no clothes on, because you just never know when you need a quick change, and maybe you're picking out a new outfit, so you had to go to Kmart and get a new outfit. I think they're only like $1.99 there sometimes. You could get some cheap stuff, but you could also pay a lot for a very like dressy stuff. So jeans were the most fun, but getting them on, like I said, their legs, it's like waxy, like, I don't know, getting on pants was some real, for Barbie, getting on pants for Barbie. I can put on my pants. Okay. The ones I had always had the legs that you couldn't do anything with. They could sit on the floor, or they could stand. They couldn't sit, like I had sofas and things that like furniture, but they couldn't sit on them like normal people. Because they didn't bend, but it was the hair. That's why you got Barbies.
Yeah, there really were like only a few arm types. Or like for
Barbie?
The way she
Oh, yeah, you had the Barbie, just this Barbie. I'm Barbie, la la la. And then you had this Barbie, la la la. So that means she could like put her arm around Ken. She could do this cool thing with her hair, you know, and march in a band. So
What about Ken? Is he a good match for Barbie?
I mean, he's fine. Like, he was not the star of the show. Like, Ken was there just to have, because somebody bought you a Ken doll for your birthday. But Barbie is where it's at, you know. Like Ken, I did have a Ken that had like the plastic head. But then I did have a couple that did have regular hair. But it's short hair. What can you do with it? Nothing.
Who's a cool guy in town? We all think he's great.
It's Shaving Fun Ken.
He's the cutest guy around, the shaving for a day. Ken lathers up with shaving cream, shave him really clean. Isn't he the hottest guy you have ever seen?
Oh, Ken.
Yeah, what is Barbie's hair horse hair?
No, it's not horsehair. I think you probably could curl horsehair, but do not use a curling iron on normal Barbie's hair. It's not good and it smells bad. And you only make that mistake like 3 times.
The Dreamhouse experience offers fans of the doll a chance to be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world with all the pink accessories that go with it.
For the demonstrators behind me, the Barbie Dreamhouse just over there is something like a house of horrors. They feel it will encourage young girls to present themselves as objects of beauty to men. One protester told me she wants young girls to be encouraged to be smart, not pretty.
I don't think...
The norms of beauty, do they distort because of Barbie?
No, it's a doll. Why would you want to play with an ugly doll? Or why would you want to play with... It's just, they're just doing their hair and dressing them up. It's just fun. And anyone who sees it differently is just sick. It's fun.
What about those lookalikes, though? Those people that have all that surgery?
Oh, that's crazy. But they've got other issues. I don't appreciate them bringing Barbie into it. She's innocent.
Well, didn't they update her waist?
Yes, they did. They said the waist was so small because it helped the clothes fit on her better with, fastening them. I don't know. They eventually did make it a little wider. I really don't think it changes what her body looks like because it's just a little bit on her waist, but that's what they did. They succumbed to the pressure. Just like they're saying they don't want girls to. It all makes sense now. That did just come to me. Does that make sense? Maybe everyone does deserve to have the doll that they want. But if the doll that they want happens to be an 11.5-inch tall, 18-inch waisted lady with blonde, funny hair, then that's what it should be. She's there to be played with like a doll. Why do they not make any of these other comparisons to other dolls? Yeah, what if they took the measurements of a Cabbage Patch Kid doll and made that into a normal person? That thing would be whack. And it'd have yarn for hair. And its arms would be out like this the whole time. And they have no fingers, as far as I remember. Or they're like webbed fingers, because it's just like... So I don't see her going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, shit.
What about the Barbie girl song? Aqua?
Yeah. It was catchy.
You liked it?
It was okay. Yeah, we've been talking about it like all day, and it's like literally in my head every 5 minutes. So it's one of those songs, but it's not horrible.
It's odd that someone's singing a song that doesn't look anything like Barbie.
She doesn't?
And she's saying, I'm a Barbie girl.
She does look like Barbie.
She has like black hair and...
She does?
Yeah.